Hey everyone, it's Mind, and in today's video, I am going to redesign Kazuichi Soda from Danganronpa 2. I believe the game needs no introduction, but for the 3 people who don't know Danganronpa, or need some kind of refreshment about it, then it's a trilogy where ultimate students murder each other just to get out of the environment, but the twist is that they have to go on a class trial and the killer has to get away with the murder, or they get an execution. So that we're finished with the introduction, let's get into Kazuichi Soda's story.
Make her do a little something something.
But before that, however, I want to warn you about the spoilers in this video. Okay, so he was born into a poor family which ran a bicycle shop with a small number of customers. There is a fandom theory that he has an abusive relationship with his father, but I think it's not the case. Kazuichi was actually really excited to go on a school trip because he never went to one. He even faked being sick so his family didn't have to pay for it, but when his father found it out, he beat him. And that is why many people believe that he had some sort of toxic dad, but I don't really see it that way in my opinion. And he had a best friend in middle school, but when the boy wanted to copy off his test, they got caught and he framed Kazuichi. And after that day, his best friend became distant towards him, probably because of the guilt he experienced, and from that day, he changed his appearance to not be that loser of a guy as he was before, to be a little bit cooler. Even the girls noticed him afterwards.
I'm just a pest.
And personality-wise, he was a very trusting individual, often failed to realize someone's intentions towards him, but now as he is older, he developed many trust issues. He doesn't know who deserves his trust, so he is quite distant from others. But as we saw in his free time events and his crush on Sonia, he craves connections with others, both for friendship and romantically as well. I'm going to talk about Sonia and Kazuichi's relationship a bit later on the video.
I'm a total fucking pig.
For his looks, I feel like I didn't change much in his design. I kept most of his signature looks: big sharp teeth, pink medium length hair with a beanie, jumpsuit, etc. I made his hair a bit more curly than in the original one, and I also created a lock of hair that is outside of his beanie. Oh, and I almost forgot that I changed his receiving hairline. It looked too weird for my taste. And he also has now some grey gloves that he wears, since it is quite important to protect your hands. And I also gave a unique backstory to him, that during one of his tinkering he had an accident where his middle finger got cut off. In the main pose I picked for him, I couldn't show that really well since his arms was crossed, so I really focused on making his second sprite of him show that feature of his. Felt like his design really matched his energy and the story. I didn't really had any ideas on what I should give to him. He has one of the strongest design in my opinion. So for the main clothes that he wears, I just made it look more wore out, with some oil splashes here and there. And I also changed his body type to show that he's a skinny boy. I believe this ties into his background perfectly. And for the oil splashes, I actually remember that the anime has a joke where he smelled badly and everyone had to wear a gas mask to not pass out from him. And I wanted to replicate that in the game as well, because I believe that builds character.
What the hell?
And if you are interested in my personal opinion about him, then let me tell you, I find him really annoying. In the first chapter, before Monokuma appeared, he was one of the normal characters out of the cast, kinda chill, looking forward to having fun, but then became really hysterical. It is a normal reaction to a person if they are thrown into a killing game, I guess, But yet, I pretty much disliked him after that. And how he behaves with Sonia was unacceptable. He was a creep, a perv, and a total leech. Take a hint, man. Even when Sonia made it crystal clear that she doesn't like him, Kazuichi thought she was just teasing him. And I feel like he should have been the one who dies in chapter 3 instead of Hiyoko. She had great potential to be a better character since she's just started her character development. And Kazuichi didn't change at all during the killing game, so I feel like it would have been the best for story-wise. But I do like his rivalry between him and Gundam Tanaka. I think they are fun together and just make a little bit of a chaotic energy. And here is the final redesign for Kazuichi Soda. What do you guys think about him? It was really hard with a redesign for him, but I took the challenge. And as I saw online, not many people tried to redesign him as I thought it would be, so those also couldn't give me an inspiration, so yeah, this is what I come up with. But if you have a recommendation for, then who should I redesign next? And what would you change in his redesign if you were me? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. But until next time, I was Crowd and Mind, and goodbye!